Heather from King's Crochet here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make this like flappy bit part of a crocodile stitch, or in this case it's a dragon scale because these are dragon scale dice bags. If you would like to see this entire pattern, I have it for free on my Instagram, which is King's Crochet Art, or you can just go check out the link in my bio if you wanted to do that, but this is specifically just for this part because it's a little bit hard to explain in text. So let's get started. Now I normally do amigurumi, so apologies because I'm going to end up going back and forth between doing a yarn over and a yarn under because I'm trying to do it all the yarn over. But anyway, regardless, this is the step right after you finish the base and you get all this first set of V's on here. So without further ado, let's go. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to yarn over and you're going to work into, well, I shouldn't say into, you're going to work behind this first V post, and you're going to do 4 double crochet. And just a reminder for anybody who hasn't been on YouTube before, but you can change the playback speed on here by going and checking your settings. And then I'm also probably going to end up posting this on the Tickety Talks. And if I do that, in order to change the speed on there, you want to just press and hold down on your screen, and then you can change the playback speed that way. So now we have 4, and if you lost count, actually, see, I lost count. I actually have 3. So we have 1, 2, 3. Unblur, please. Thank you. All right, anyway, let's get that last one in there. And then after you get all 4 of those, this is the first half of your little scale, you're going to chain 1, and that's going to create the point. And, you know, if you want to make it fancier, you can actually chain 2 and then make a picot stitch there if you want. It makes it a little bit more pointy. But for this one, we're just going to work the other side. The easiest way to work up this part of the scale is to actually turn it sideways. And this is the part that's like super fiddly for some people. And the goal is to work behind this post but not end up, you know, anywhere inside of this stitch. So I'm going to be walking you myself on camera, so this may take me a little bit longer, because this is like the 50th time I have recorded this. The last one I did pretty good, but then I realized that some of my stuff was like basically not on camera, so I'm trying really hard here, guys. But as you can see, it's starting to work back up there. So again, we're going underneath and through the space here. So not into the stitch, but through the space. And then we're at 3 here. All right, number 4. Hopefully my counting's not messing up if you're working. But anyway, here's the first scale. They always look kind of fat and weird at first, but like as you go, you can't really tell anymore. I don't know if it just tightens up or if it's just like this first round. But anyway, regardless of that, what you're gonna do after that is the next V here. You're gonna go inside, not through the stitch. I mean, it's not the end of the world if you go through the stitch, but I personally like to go through in between the V here. Is it gonna unblur? And then you're gonna make a slip stitch. And what that does is it secures it so it's not like as flappy, but this side is still flappy, and I'll show you how to fix that later. And just to show you again, in the next V, so it's gonna be every other. So it's gonna be scale, slip stitch, scale, slip stitch, all the way around. So again, behind the post, not into the stitches, around the post. 4 double crochet, chain 1, 4 double crochet back up the other side. Into the next V space, you will be doing a slip stitch, and you complete that all the way around. And for any of you that are gonna go back or watch this and then go back to the free pattern on my Instagram, the next row of V's is slightly different, and it's also easier. There's no like skipping anything, and I think I got distracted and started going off camera there again. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, ADHD. Chain 1. Remember, turn. You don't have to do this, but I mean, honestly, I feel like it makes it easier. But pay attention, so you actually go just behind the post and you don't go into this stitch. It's not the end of the world if you do it, but it kind of makes it a little wonky. I'm trying to make it so I'm not turning this so much while I'm on camera. Although when I'm doing it super fast, it basically turns anyway, because it's just easier to do the stitches that way. Also, fun fact, I'm standing behind my ring light to do this. I'm like leaning down. I should have made the table a little higher. So the backs of my legs are screaming. Super fun. Anyway, So we've completed this stitch, and so as like I said before, in this space here, come on, blur. Yes, no, maybe. You're going to do a slip stitch. And then you're going to continue that all the way around, doing every other. And then this last one, like I was talking about, so this is going to be your last scale here, and then this is your slip stitch space. And in order to secure this down, you're actually going to go through like one of the outside pieces right here. I'm trying to keep this on camera because last time I goofed that up and it was like way over here. But anyway, so like right in here, and then you're still going to go into that V space, and then you're going to do your slip stitch that way. And from there, you'll be making your next set of V's, and from that point on, you're just going to keep stacking it up until it's the height that you want. I will be going 7 scales high, and then if you ever want a smaller or bigger bag, that has to do with the base. And keep in mind that just because your base is the size that you think you want your bag to be, the actual bag itself sticks out further. So I had made the mistake of thinking that my base was like the perfect size, and it turned out making the bag like bowl size. So make sure you check out the measurements part. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!